Crack the book.
Crack the book. Shine your medals.
The final week of Athletes Unlimited.
We crown a champion tonight. We crown a champion tonight.
It's Champions Night.
It starts right now.
Starts now.
The medals are medaling. The Book of Unlimited is ready to be signed. We are tipping off the first of our doubleheader on Champions Night. Welcome to Athletes Unlimited Basketball presented by EY. We're at Nashville's Municipal Auditorium getting you set for Team Harris taking on Team Bradford. With that, we want to take a look at the up to the second overall leaderboard. As she has been since week 2, Maddie Segrist is in the pole position, followed by Odyssey Sims, Crystal Bradford, and Ty Harris. Keep an eye on Maya Caldwell in the 5 spot, Elizabeth Williams in 6th. With that, we welcome you courtside alongside the Hall of Famer. She is Cheryl Swoops. I'm Cindy Brunson. Bria Goss is the 3rd member of our broadcast team and will be along in just a bit. We got word just before we came to the arena today that Ty Harris is unavailable. She was injured yesterday. She's okay, but she's just going to err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for Team Harris?
Well, listen, it's still Champions Week, right? Someone will be crowned a champion today, but when you talk about Ty Harris and Team Harris, it's unfortunate because Ty Harris sitting right there in that 4th spot, and her teammate, Maya Caldwell, is coming for that spot.
And Maya Caldwell coming off a huge night yesterday. A career-high 26 points, Cheryl.
You know, I love me some Maya Caldwell. Maya Caldwell was in her bag, shooting the rock from everywhere on the floor, knocking down threes, and you see the celebration. Her teammates love it. But not only threes, Maya Caldwell can put the ball on the deck and score with the best of them. And for Team Bradford, sexy Lexi Brown was also in her bag. Lexi was knocking them down from deep. She was putting it on the floor. Okay, I see the little push off Lexi, but they didn't call it. You keep doing you. Lexi Brown needs to be really big for her team if Team Bradford's going to walk out with a W tonight.
Taking a look at the starting lineups, it's Kiara Leslie getting her first start of the season. Sid Colson, Maya Caldwell, Dory Harrison, and Alyssa Peely. For Team Bradford wearing blue, Lexi Brown, Avina Westbrook, Shea Petty, Crystal Bradford, and Jamaris Davis. Let's welcome in the 3rd member of our team, Bria Goss. Bria, what do you have?
Well, like you said, unfortunately, Ty Harris is out, but Maya Caldwell, this is your time to shine. This is when the players get to have that chance to take it to another level. It's the last day. I'm super excited to see what she can do. Ty is going to be cheering from the sideline, but hey, it's the last day. What more do you want than Champions Day? Right back to you, Cindy.
Thanks so much. Bria picking a great first day to join us here at Athletes Unlimited as we will crown a champion after this doubleheader. We're ready to jump it up at the center circle. It is Team Bradford wearing blue, the dark navy and light blue. And it is Team Harris wearing the home white trimmed in purple. Maya Caldwell in that 5 spot with a great opportunity to move up the leaderboard and get a medal. Nobody more excited about that opportunity than Mom Pat, who I met earlier this week at home watching. Dory Harrison up and in.
Well, I might be a little bit excited for Maya Caldwell.
Oh, no, you're
also
a lot excited because I asked you which player in this field here in season 4 reminds you most of you, and you quickly, without hesitation, said Maya Caldwell.
Well, it's the length, her athleticism, her speed, her quickness. She plays both ends of the floor. I would like to think I did a little bit of that, but I just love how aggressive she plays and how hard she competes.
It is a shot clock violation. Good defense by Team Harris to open this game.
It was a great way to start the game. And here's the tough part for the captain, Ty Harris. Right, we mentioned in the open, Ty currently sitting in that 4th spot. Maya Caldwell, there's literally 1 point separates the two of them. So you know Ty wants to finish in that 4th spot, but at the same time, not playing, she won't be able to get any stat points, but she can still get quarter points and win points.
Shot clock getting skinny for Team Harris. Shea Petty, freshly minted member of the all-defensive team, coming up with the steal. Lexi Brown turning the corner. Sid Colson there to meet her. Crystal Bradford, that three, too strong. Nice rebound by Dory Harrison. Leslie brings it back out up top.
And Kiara Leslie, another one of those players that can be really big for Team Harris with Ty sitting out. She had 15 points, 10 rebounds yesterday. Kiara Leslie was really nice.
What makes Athletes Unlimited so compelling is our unique individual point system. Every player in our league has a running score. Points are awarded or deducted based on individual performance. But a player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. Right now, Team Harris leading this quarter. Lexi Brown a little too strong from deep. Dory Harrison corralling another rebound. And on the leaderboard currently, Caldwell has moved into fourth place and gets the bucket.
Great pace, nice pull-up.
Our officiating crew led by crew chief Amy Bonner, Kaz Beverly, and Genesis Perryman. Shea Petty thought about the three. Off the drive, little floater, that'll work. I cannot wait to see which WNBA team invites Shea Petty to come and be a part of the process.
I mean, she absolutely needs to be in the league on somebody's team.
100%, just way too much veteran experience. Lexi Brown, Jamaris Davis cleaning up the mess.
It's good by number 25, Jamaris Davis.
Well, and that's what Jamaris Davis does so well. She's always looking to crash the offensive glass.
Sid Colson almost lost the handle. Dory Harrison has her back at the elbow. And Caldwell there for the O board, racking up leaderboard points. Alyssa Peely trying to create room, gets it back to Dory on the move and earns a trip to the free throw line.
Okay, Dory Harrison. I like that matchup with Dory and Jamaris Davis because both of them, they play so hard. They're always looking to get an extra possession for their team.
So Crystal Bradford picking up the personal foul, her first. She had an interesting relationship with the officials yesterday, picking up a technical.
That's what you called it?
And a bunch of fouls along the way. Yeah, I'm just going to qualify it like that.
I like it.
Harrison able to connect on the first free throw try. Shooting 71% from the stripe in a breakout AU season for this young woman.
Yeah, AU does so many things for a lot of the players in this league. And when I look at Dory Harrison this season compared to last season, there is no question that her playing in AU last season benefited her. Not just her game, but just her overall well-being. She talks about how much confidence she gained from playing in AU, and you can see it now.
Lexi Brown off the dribble. Shaking defenders and hooping. We're tied at 6 points apiece here in the first quarter, 6 minutes to go. 60 leaderboard points on the line to the winner of every 10-minute quarter here at AU. Dory Harrison spinning, a little too strong. Jamaris Davis comes up with the rebound. Crystal Bradford is pushing pace, the point forward. Stepping back for three. Ooh, she knew it when she let it go. Nice time to remind everybody it was just a few nights ago when Crystal Bradford set an AU career record with 10 made threes. Maya Caldwell couldn't get the reverse to go. The move was beautiful, though. Almost feel like she should get a half point for the move alone. Shea Petty finding Davis. A little too much on that pass. Alyssa Peely trying to bounce. Bradford breaking that up. A member of the defensive team showing she's got some O here, Cheryl.
Yeah, well, Crystal Bradford, you have to find her in transition because with the ball in her hands, she will light it up from deep.
A career-high 38 points, and again, an AU record-setting 10 made three-pointers, breaking the record once held by Kelsey Mitchell, who had 8. Lexi Brown, the thievery. Bouncing beautifully to Davis on the run. That was a wonderful fast break. So Team Bradford with the lead in the quarter, 11-6, in line to collect those 60 leaderboard points per player on the roster for winning the quarter. Shea Petty has to give it up, gets it back. Petty kicking it to the corner. Lexi Brown, midi.
Lexus had a couple of those just rattling out.
Dory Harrison double team. Alyssa Peely triple try.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
Okay.
Alyssa Peely with her 15th three-point make this season. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Crystal Bradford let it fly. It wouldn't fall. And Leslie comes away with the loose basketball. Becca Harris is at the scorer's table looking to check in. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will belong to Team Bradford when we come back. Team Bradford up a bucket.
And Team Bradford up by 2 early because of plays like this. Lexi Brown to Jamaris Davis. That was sweet.
Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by EY. Fantastic images from a very successful season 4, our first in the Music City. At this juncture, Team Bradford leading Team Harris by a bucket, 11-9. And the city of Nashville has been so welcoming to Athletes Unlimited. Attendance records across the board, merchandise sales off the charts, and Friday, Nashville city officials and Athletes Unlimited announced they reached a multi-year deal for AU Pro Basketball to return in 2026 and beyond. You look at all the metrics, this has just been a total win-win all over, Cheryl.
Absolutely. As if the competition, what we're seeing on the floor, wasn't good enough. The fans have showed up. The city of Nashville has gotten behind it, and it has been an incredible, amazing 4 weeks. And I can't believe this is it.
I know. It is our 4th Champ Day together, Cheryl, and I am so grateful to have been along for every one of them with you by my side.
You should be. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
See, I am, CB.
No, you're not.
Because you know how I feel about
this
you.
This is it. Kirsten Bell off the window. For more, let's kick it over to the newest member of our team, Bria Goss.
Yeah, just being in that huddle just now, Bradford being the leader that she is, made a good point. She yelled out, "Don't settle," which basically means shoot when you're open, be confident in yourself, and let that thing fly. Let's have a good night. Thanks, Cindy.
You bet.
I mean, that's what it's all about. You got to be confident, right? And with Crystal Bradford being the leader of this team and pouring into her players, her teammates, that's only going to give them more confidence to just play free.
Maya Caldwell off the feed from Sid Colson. An answer for Kirsten Bell, who came off the bench and quickly has 5 points. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. It is Team Bradford winning the quarter by 5, in line for those 60 quarter win points that go to every player on the roster. Ty Harris can win quarter points, but is unable to add stat points or MVP points to her total. Maya Caldwell with the ball in her hand already has moved into the 4th spot overall in medal play. Caldwell, tough take against Jamaris Davis. Good defense. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
That was really good defense by Jamaris Davis. If you notice that last possession, Crystal Bradford, who is a member of the all-defensive team, she decided she was going to switch up on Maya Caldwell and try to slow her down.
Kirsten Bell harassed by Sydney Colson. Shot clock getting super skinny. Bradford's got to get it up. She avoids the shot clock violation. Caldwell with another rebound, adding to her leaderboard total. You are awarded for positive basketball plays, dinged for negative ones. Nice bounce pass by Alyssa Peely. Good defense by Kirsten Bell. At the elbow, Caldwell doesn't get the roll. Another big rebound by the league's leading rebounder, better than 12 a game, CB. In the corner, 3 on the way. Leslie, oh, check that. That's Fair who has checked in. Fair.
That was beautiful ball movement.
Deasia Fair knows how to fill it up. She is shooting nearly 45% from three. That three is a lay-in for her.
Cindy, but this last possession, great ball movement. Every player on the floor for Team Bradford touched the ball that ended up with Fair getting a wide open three.
Big part of the reason why Team Bradford is leading 19-11, and the captain loves it, Cheryl.
Yeah, Crystal Bradford, when you can bring that smile out, you know you're doing something right.
Let's acknowledge the all-defensive team here in Season 4 of Athletes Unlimited. Crystal Bradford, the only player averaging a double-double, the steals leader overall. Shea Petty, Odyssey Sims, who is second in steals, Alicia Clark, and Elizabeth Williams, who is the blocks leader with that 6'7" wingspan.
Yeah, I don't have much argument with this selection. If I had to go up against this defensive team, it's probably going to be a long night.
Oh, so you'd only get 20 instead of 40?
Maybe. No. But you know what I love? Elizabeth Williams, just her patrolling and controlling the paint. You're not going to get a lot of wide open looks in the paint. And then you look at the guards on the perimeter. Yeah, it's going to be a long night for somebody.
Rebecca Harris in the paint. Little too strong. Caldwell skying to get that rebound. She does a push-up to get herself up, and she is okay. Amy Bonner quickly blowing her whistle to make sure Caldwell is okay because of the awkward way she fell. Good job by Amy Bonner there, our crew chief for this game. So Jude Schimmel is going to check in for Maya Caldwell, give her a little bit of a blow here at the end of the first quarter. Caldwell sits down with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists as she is currently in 4th place on the overall leaderboard, looking to finish today with a medal around her neck. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Fair off the bounce. I think that shot was blocked by Schimmel. Might have gotten a piece of it. Angel Jackson tracked him down the loose basketball. So Crystal Bradford and company, another opportunity. CB inside to Jackson, who has the ball poked away by Harris. 5 seconds on the shot clock.
It's a nice pass. Great look by Bradford. Rebecca Harris just at the right place at the right time, able to get a hand on it.
So ball out of bounds underneath. Fair inbounding. Fair out to Lydia Rivers. Got to get it up. Rivers recognizing good defense by Harris, and that is the second shot clock violation issued against Team Bradford. Terrific defense from Team Harris.
Just active hands, everybody being active, talking. Great defensive stop.
Sid Colson brings it up. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Time winding down here in the first quarter. Becca Harris, you betcha. She knew it when she let it fly.
Okay, Becca.
She's shooting 52% from 3 this season.
Becca Harris came into this season on a mission.
It's just a 2-point game now here in the first quarter. Team Bradford had led by as many as 8. That lead has been whittled down. That ball wouldn't fall, but it doesn't matter because Team Bradford wins the quarter 19-17 despite letting go of an 8-point lead. And as a result, the team wearing blue will collect 60 leaderboard points per player on the first quarter on Champions Day. We are counting down to handing out medals in the first of our doubleheaders. Stick and stay.
The thing about playing defense, it's hard, right? They say it's heart and it's effort. I love defense so bad because we're not on offense. I wouldn't even say I love it. I'm looking forward to getting on offense, so that's why I play defense so hard. I think it's a chip that immediately gets on my shoulder the minute the ball goes in the basket for us or doesn't go in. Now it's time to get it back. So that's that's literally probably my ideal of defense. We're losing if we're on defense.
Crystal Bradford, the only player averaging a double-double in AU Season 4. She is the top rebounder and in line to win Defensive Player of the Year later on today when the announcement is made official, Cheryl.
Well, Cindy, this was one of the picks that you and I both agreed on. Crystal Bradford, from day one, game one, she's played both ends of the floor, but defensively, she's so active. She gets in your face. She creates defensive problems. And you notice she always wants to take the challenge of guarding the other team's best offensive player.
Yeah, she was all over Maddie Siegrist yesterday to start that game. Then foul trouble got in the way, then a technical, and she kind of had to reimagine what she wanted to look like to stay on the floor. Much different day for CB here at the office. Her team won the first quarter and the 60 leaderboard points that go with it. Kirsten Bell doesn't get the roll. Leslie with the rebound. Kiara Leslie kicking it back out to Desiree Young. That step through a little too strong on the finish. Avina Westbrook bringing it up the floor. Inside to Angel Jackson, outside to Fair. I wanted her to pull the trigger.
Well, yeah, but Angel Jackson with Rebecca Harris on her on the block. I know Becca's strong, but Angel Jackson's got to take it to Rebecca Harris on the block.
Kirsten Bell whistled for the block.
Fouls on 69, Kirsten Bell. That is her first.
So a player to be featured in the second half of our doubleheader has been kind enough to help us showcase a feature that is unique to Athletes Unlimited, and that is a chair chat, a member of Team Sims wearing orange. It's Alicia Clark, a member of the all-defensive team. How you doing, AC?
I'm good. How are you, Cindy? Hi, Cheryl.
What's up, OG? you're OG.
It's wild. I really am.
And yet, the face card never gets declined.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Never, ever, ever.
Y'all are so sweet.
No, it's the red lips for me. Okay, basketball in your hometown as a professional. What has this season meant to you?
It's meant everything. This has been so much fun. I haven't been able to play here at home in front of family and friends since college, and as Cheryl alluded to, being an OG, that's been a very long time. But it's been really great just to see the continued support of women's basketball. Like it was like this when I was playing in high school. We were the team that gyms were packed out and sold out for, and people were showing up for. So to see that it's continued, and now I get to be a part of it, you know, well over a decade, 2 decades later, it's amazing.
Yeah, you know, OG's not a bad thing.
Yeah, listen.
All these young players, they should only hope to be called an OG someday.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, exactly. I tell you, I wear that with honor.
So I'm going to go back to AC. With all the opportunities to play professional basketball now, what does it mean to be a part of Athletes Unlimited for you this season?
I mean, it's really special because this is a time in women's sports, specifically women's basketball, where the opportunities, like you said, are just, there's so many opportunities, and to kind of be a part of Athletes Unlimited, that started this trend of having athletes given the opportunity to play domestically during the off season.
Yes.
You know, that for me is special. That to me shows that they, before it was cool, they believed in it, John, and you know, them believed in it, believed in the product, and stuck with their vision and their mission. And so, you know, to be here in Nashville and be a part of that and bringing that here at home, it's everything. And for me, it's always, what am I doing to help elevate and leave this game better than I found it? And playing with Athletes Unlimited this year is just one way I was able to do that.
AC, you bring so much experience. You're 3 WNBA
championships. Okay, so I have a mente?
You're 3 WNBA championships. I know you know talent when you see it. Who has popped out to you here in the 4 weeks of play?
Oh, man. There's been a few, but I love Maya Caldwell.
Okay.
Just like being around her as a person. Skill is everywhere, right? Everybody's talented.
Yeah.
But for me, the separating factor is always who you are as a human. And Maya is she's low-key an OG in her soul. Give me another one. Ooh, I thought she was gonna hit that.
She did too.
But just like the way that she approaches life, the human that she is on top of her skill level, for me, I'm excited to see her this summer because she should have been on a consistent roster in our league. And so to see her shine here at AU and just who she is as a person, it makes me really excited that I got a chance to get to know her.
Oh, that is awesome. She is currently on the Atlanta Dream roster right now. We just hope that that sticks.
She better.
I have to know, how is Sly? I love your dog.
Thank you. Sly is great. He has a little brother that we adopted 4 months ago named Cecil, and so he's been living his best life out here. He has a little buddy that keeps him, you know, company when I'm gone away all day. So he's living his best life out here, Cindy.
Oh, I love that.
So, AC, this isn't basketball related. I'm just putting it out there because I'm still waiting to get my invite for your cooking show.
Yes. Cheryl, listen, I told you, you were on my list.
Okay.
I don't know. Listen.
I'll just be patient.
Yeah.
Okay.
You coming. Don't you worry. You coming.
Okay. And you are wearing that red lipstick, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Absolutely love it. Thanks for jumping in the chair, AC. Good luck in the second half of our double header, and congratulations on making the all-defensive team. We'll step aside, grab a snack, and come on back. Welcome back to Nashville's Municipal Auditorium. In the first game of our doubleheader on Champions Night, we are tied at 22 between Team Harris and Team Bradford. Let's kick it over to the third member of our broadcast team, Bria Goss, with a special guest.
So now, joining me is Kaz Brown, the 2024 EY Civic Leadership Award winner. Hey, Kaz, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining me. So first of all, how does it feel to win such an award?
It's such an honor. I think, civic leadership is something that's always been a passion of mine, and AU does such a great job of elevating their athletes and helping them utilize their platform to spread the word on causes like this.
No, I'm so glad you said that. You know, with so many amazing athletes, especially here in Athletes Unlimited, how have they been able to encourage you and support you just from your leadership standpoint?
Yeah, they've done such a good job at, first of all, facilitating the communication between the athlete and their organization, and then they do a great job of creating content for us, and then just kind of overall just lifting up our causes and giving us a platform.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Kaz. And another University of Kentucky alumni. I'm so glad that you're here with us. Cindy, back to you.
Thanks so much. Always love that it's not just the sport that the athletes are playing. It's about elevating the communities they play their sports in. Desiree Young off the mark. Crystal Bradford tried to tip that basketball, and Maya Caldwell was right there to get it. Caldwell bouncing beautifully to Young, but Evina Westbrook came up with the steal. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter, and another nice find. Jamaris Davis benefiting. Davis now with 6 points to go along with 5 rebounds. She has been such a great glue player all season long. Davis coming up with the loose rock, picked in Jude Schimmel's pocket, smokes the bunny, but Shea Petty says, I got you, I got you.
Shea Petty was like, I got you. I know you wanted to make that because you got the steal. You did all the hard work, but I got your back.
7-0 run by Team Bradford. We were tied at 22 just a couple minutes ago, and now it is a 4-point advantage by Team Bradford. Team wearing blue led by as many as 8 in the first quarter, and wound up winning that quarter and the 60 leaderboard points that go with it by a deuce. Crystal Bradford with the block starting the break. Evina Westbrook is going to pick up a traveling violation.
Ooh, it looked good. Yeah, but Team Bradford just getting out in transition. Lexi Brown pushing the rock, finding Jamaris Davis, because she is going to get out and run the floor every single time for an easy 2.
Team Bradford with 2 members of our all-defensive team in Shea Petty and Crystal Bradford. And the defense is showing up here in quarter number 2. Caldwell's 3 is good. Okay, Maya, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. She has moved into 4th place on the overall leaderboard, Cheryl.
I mean, it it was kind of inevitable, like it was going to happen. We talked about Ty Harris, unfortunately, not playing. But Maya Caldwell, she just does so many great things when she's on the floor.
Alyssa Peely with Crystal Bradford guarding her. Wisely gives it up to Sid Colson. Peely.
Oh, good catch.
Nice post up down low.
I love that little post-to-post action. Dory Harrison finding Alyssa Peely.
Avina Westbrook just cleared a path. I think Rebecca Harris was making a business decision there. Like, I'm shooting the heck out of the three ball. I want to continue to do that. Alyssa Peely winds up in a heap. Amy Bonner quickly stopping play. I love this from our crew chief today.
Yeah, I do too. But Maya Caldwell, again, just stepping behind the line, knocking it down. And the reason why she's able to get a lot of those wide open looks is because she's always moving without the basketball.
So Maya Caldwell with those 7.6 rebounds, 3 dimes, has passed her captain, Ty Harris, on the leaderboard. Ty in street clothes, inactive today after getting dinged up yesterday. And of course, we just want Ty healthy and happy. But it's a bummer because we've been in this situation before, Cheryl. We saw Odyssey Sims go down on Champs Day a year ago.
Well, and what makes it so tough is Ty Harris has been so good from day one.
Yes.
And you want this moment for all the players.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Ty just not able to play today, but still here coaching her team, cheering for her team.
Avina Westbrook getting it done. Dory Harrison trying to get the ball out to somebody. Harris is the safety foul. 2 minutes and change here in the second quarter. Harris in the paint. She got some swagger now, Cheryl. This is fun.
Listen, Rebecca Harris, she's just a different player.
Yes.
But we always talk about at AU just opportunity and being at the right place at the right time on the right team. And Rebecca Harris is getting opportunities this season that she hasn't gotten before.
Sid Colson in Westbrook's landing zone, so Avina will head to the free throw line. Rebecca Harris, 8 points, 3 of 6 shooting, 2 for 3 from 3 today. Again, she is the best three-point shooter in the league, better than 52%. Big part of the reason why Team Harris has been able to hang with Team Bradford. Team Bradford has led by as many as 8 points. That was in the first quarter. Avina Westbrook trying to tie things here in the second quarter, and she does just that. Now we're at 12 apiece here in quarter number 2 with those 60 leaderboard points on the line. Team Bradford won the first quarter. Westbrook. And she gets 2. She's got 1 more. Be sure to follow at AU Pro Basketball on Instagram to see exclusive content featuring your favorite AU players. This includes highlights, mic'd up segments, behind the scenes action, and oh, so much more. It's at AU Pro Basketball. Sid Colson picking up her first personal foul, and that led to those free throws for Avina Westbrook, who now quickly has 5 points.
Oh, good D. Good D.
Westbrook just pokes the basketball away, trying to bounce it to Lexi, and Caldwell is there with her steal. Leaving it for Rebecca Harris. Triple try is true. I will have whatever Becca Harris is having. She is in her bag, Cheryl.
Rebecca Harris. Don't do it to him, Rebecca. But listen, you better find her because she has the hot head and she is just knocking it down with a hand in her face.
Rebecca Harris, the only player in double figures. Caldwell loving it, and somebody better find an oven mitt for that shooting hand of Rebecca Harris's because it's on fire.
I don't even know if that's going to cool her down. But what I love is not just for Rebecca, her teammates loving it, celebrating. Listen, I see you, Becca.
Team Harris in front in this quarter, 15-14, trailing in the game, 33-32. Team Harris trying to equalize when it comes to quarter win points after Team Bradford won that first quarter and the 60 leaderboard points per player that go along with it. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. on Fan Appreciation Night, first of our doubleheader on Champions Day. Lexi Brown says, thank you for blowing the whistle.
I love the aggressiveness from Lexi Brown.
That is her first. It is the first foul.
You know, a lot of people think Lexi is just a spot-up shooter, and
she can do that.
No doubt about it, she can do that. But I love how she's added so much more to her game besides just shooting the three ball.
Fans in Seattle are absolutely going to love Lexi Brown. She's averaging 16.5 points a game this season, shooting nearly 92% from the free throw line. She gets a pair.
Pretty stroke.
Team Bradford back in front, 16-15 here in the second quarter. Minute and a half to go before we hit the half. And an offensive foul whistled against Team Harris. Dory Harrison picks up the personal, her second. So Team Bradford with an opportunity to add to its lead in the quarter and in the game. Crystal Bradford. Off glass, you betcha. She's got 5 points and 4 rebounds. Sid Colson thought about the three, wants to get it inside to Leslie. CB almost came up with the steal. Shot clock getting skinny. Corner three, Colson. Caldwell with the big O board. Harris. Another one. Becca Harris, 4 for 5 from deep. She's got 14.
And Crystal Bradford just looked at her like, what did you eat? What are you doing?
Crystal Bradford, heat check, trying to answer cannot. Dory Harrison with a big defensive rebound, but then throws it away. Shea Petty saving it to a teammate, Jamaris Davis. Lexi Brown says, I'm a guard, I got you, I got you. Give me the rock. Under 30 seconds to go, Kirsten Bell, a little too strong, battle for the rebound. Davis saving it, but she ran out of real estate. Crystal Bradford working hard here, Cheryl.
Yeah, Crystal Bradford's a walking bucket, just a nice little runner. But Rebecca Harris, somebody better find a way to cool her down because she is on fire.
Rebecca Harris with a career-high 17 points earlier this season. She is now with a career-high 4 3-point makes. And we still have 20 more minutes of basketball. Shot clock is off. Sid Colson for 3. Cooler than a polar bear's toenails is Sid Colson. 3 seconds to go. Crystal Bradford off glass. And Team Harris has the lead by 1 in this quarter, and that is how the quarter will end. Team Harris equalizing when it comes to quarter win points, getting the 60 per player on the leaderboard on the roster. In the game, it is so nip and tuck. We have had 7 lead changes so far, and it's a Team Bradford 1-point lead heading into the locker room. We've got a great halftime show for you coming up. Bria Goss has you covered. Thanks for watching Athletes Unlimited Champions Day.
Being an inspiration for the next generation means making an impact on and off the floor. It means leaving the game better than I found it.
Representation is huge to female athletes because you don't always see that. You don't always get to be in those positions to really see athletes in that light. So whenever I'm around kids, being able to just show them, like, you can do this one day if this is something that you truly want to do. And I've been in your shoes before, and I think that always tends to help them to see it in themselves.
There are going to be young girls like me, and they need to see someone else go through adversity, get through adversity, and be able to be on the other side, still winning, still happy, and still learning. They see I can do it, they're gonna just naturally keep going because they see somebody like me. Representation really matters.
Well,
Welcome back to Nashville for the final day of Athletes Unlimited, where Team Harris is down by just 1 point to Team Bradford. Joining me now is the EY Strategic Relationship Leader, Sarah Francis. She's here to talk more about the Leadership Award. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So real quick, just talk about Kaz. What was the thing that impressed you the most about Kaz Brown?
Absolutely. So first of all, our selection committee this year was blown away by Kaz, but particularly her advocacy for the Lupus Foundation of America. It's a personal cause to her, and what the steps she has taken, including things like being able to take part in the walk to end lupus, being involved in public policy efforts around advocacy awareness, around lupus research was incredibly impressive to us, and not only how she shows up as an athlete, as a volleyball player, but how she shows up off the court in her community, and again to raise awareness for this cause that is so near and dear to her. It was her EY athlete cause, and it's something that she's just driven a lot of inspiration and awareness around, and that's something we applaud every day.
Yeah, absolutely. And what was the thing? Why EY? Why partner with Athletes Unlimited?
Yeah, so I mean, this has been 4 years with Athletes Unlimited, and we are big fans. I would say, like any great partnership, right, you have to look at kind of the tenets and the values that align. And one thing I think we're really aligned on, EY has been very involved in supporting athletes, and we have a lot of research that shows they transcend and move forward really high, right, and smartly in business. And so one thing I would say with AU is AU has set up such an interesting business model with athletes at the center. It's been something we've been really excited to see, and role models are athletes that obviously we need to create more visibility around, athletes like Kaz, all the players out here today. And so it's been really something that we bleed and AU bleeds, and it's been a great partnership.
Oh, absolutely. As you can tell, it's so much bigger than just the sport, and we have people like Sarah just leading the way. Thank you so much for being here and just being with Athletes Unlimited. So we'll be right back here. We got a real close one, so make sure you tune back with Bradford leading and Harris team by 1 point.
Hi, I'm Christina McAloon. I'm responsible for all things retail here at Athletes Unlimited. So today we're honestly just trying to have some fun. We wanted the players to come look at the merch. I wanted to get their feedback on the designs that they love, and then also allow them to rep it and show up on social.
The OG drip hoodie, I got this my first year with AU actually.
It's always our seasonal tee for me. Super soft, it's like butter.
That's the thing.
And anything gradient, because that's signature AU. So we try to incorporate that in as much as we can. Easy every day, but also AU, right? Like that's the point.
The nice weight.
Lightweight.
Now let me ask you this, when this goes through the wash, is this gonna get funky?
No.
I'm gonna buy one of these. I'm kind of a sucker for a quarter zip. You know, you can kind of like unzip and let loose.
And it's
you
the
need to get
perfect
fancy
length.
for a meeting. It's the perfect length for those of us who are torso challenged.
Okay, you look amazing. Go do it.
I?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
I got my Power My Voice tee on.
It's season 4 of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball, and the AU Pro Shop has you covered with its latest hoops gear. It's the destination for player merchandise and exclusive styles you won't find anywhere else. Check out our online store at shop.auprosports.com. So before they get into the season, we asked a few of the players just who they thought was going to be in those top spots. Let's check it out, see who was correct.
Who's going to win this season? I think every year is up for grabs. You can't really call it.
It's a really tough choice because we have so many new faces.
Obviously, I have to go for myself and say I'm going to win.
I'm going to win this season.
Me. I am going to win AU this season.
And we have so many great returners coming back.
I have to say it's me. I've been doing this for 4 seasons now.
I'm going to win this season.
I'm going to win this season.
I do not know who's going to win this season, but I know I'm going to be sitting on the edge of my seat, so I'm excited to see who's going to come out on top.
As you can see some of the players were spot on with their predictions as we take a look at the top 10 leaderboard. So I think the biggest thing is to see Ty Harris is now 5th. Maya Caldwell has moved up to that 4th spot. Looks like Maddie Seegers has things pretty tied up, but we'll need Odyssey Sim to come out with an amazing night here for the final day at Athletes Unlimited. I'm super excited to see exactly what she does, but we are So then Rebecca Harris, as you can tell, has gone automatic Ironman here in this final game. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Nashville's Municipal Auditorium. We're at the halfway point on Fan Appreciation Night in the first of our doubleheader. Both Maya Caldwell and Crystal Bradford are mic'd up for us. Let's go into the game with the U.S. Air Force.
This is it, y'all. No, this is all the people we have right now. It's now or now, ladies. It's now or now. Good, baby, let's go! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, they're getting a lot of deflections too. So like pass fake and bounce pass are all the way around because their hands are everywhere. I didn't know you gotta talk to me. I didn't know you was there.
Pat Caldwell's baby Maya letting everybody know the time is now. Crystal Bradford has some room to move up the leaderboard, as does Maya, as we get set to start the second half. Alongside the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops, I'm Cindy Brunson. We had 7 lead changes and 4 ties in that first half of play. But what jumped out to you?
Besides Rebecca Harris.
Okay, yes, that part.
Because Rebecca Harris ain't playing with nobody today. Fast break points. 0 fast break points for Team Harris to 10 for Team Bradford. And when I look at Team Harris, especially with Maya Caldwell, Sid Colson, that's one thing they do very well is get out in transition. So I would look to see Team Harris try and push more in transition to get some easy buckets.
Leslie coming through with the steal. Great defense at the rim by Westbrook to prevent that easy lay-in. Lexi Brown, logo 3, you bet.
She just shook her head like, this is just too easy for me.
A 3-pointer for her is like a lay-in for everybody else.
That was really nice.
Maya Caldwell has moved into 4th place on the leaderboard. As you just saw, a player's biggest movement comes from winning quarters and games. Each team split a quarter victory in the first half of play, and the 60 leaderboard points to go with that. Crystal Bradford a little short on that triple try. Sid Colson pushing pace, pulls up, and gets the roll. Sid Colson with 8 points. This is an undermanned Team Harris crew. Ty Harris out with an injury. Charisma Osborne also out inactive. And Rebecca Harris is making up for the scoring that Ty Harris usually provides.
Yeah, I mean, we know what Ty Harris is going to bring. And anytime a player is down and out, somebody has to step up and try and fill those shoes. And Rebecca Harris, not only has she stepped up, she is playing at a completely different level.
Lexi Brown is in her bag early to start this third quarter, and it's not just Ty Harris on the bench. Charisma Osborne also ruled out inactive. Hope that she is okay. If we get any update on her, we'll let you know. She has been very steady in her first season in AU, and you just hate to see players unable to participate.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what time of the season it is, but especially on Champions Week, the last night, you hope that you could have every single player out here giving it everything they got, because it has been an incredible 4 weeks.
100%. The lead is 4 for Team Bradford wearing blue. Dory Harrison just ticketed for a traveling violation. so Crystal Bradford and company can add to their lead, and the captain says, I'm here. Wow. That was nice. How excited are Las Vegas Aces fans to have Crystal Bradford in camp?
Well, listen, she's definitely going to compete.
Speaking of competing, Maya Caldwell earning an opportunity to go to the free throw line. Maya Caldwell has played her way into the 4 spot and is currently ready to receive a medal. Of course, we have another game that follows this one, the second half of our doubleheader between Team Sims and Team Segrist. And the top 2 folks on the leaderboard are separated by just an eyelash. It's crazy. Caldwell gets that first free throw to go, shooting 73% on the season. She has worn jersey number 24. What am I going to say? I'm going to say Maya Caldwell is wearing jersey number 24, picked it here at Athletes Unlimited, wants to continue to wear that with the Atlanta Dream.
Is there something special about 24?
I think it's special for her. She lights up like a Christmas tree. She exceeded her jersey number last night, had 26.
I like it.
Yeah.
And I only ask them, like people ask me, why did I wear 22? And I don't really have a great story behind it. I just wanted 23 and it was gone, so I went with 22.
But I love that for you.
So, I do too.
Yes. There goes Pat's baby burying a 3. Maya Caldwell into double figures with 12 points. She's got 7 rebounds and 5 assists as well as she continues to move up the leaderboard. Crystal Bradford needs to keep scoring and winning quarters and games to stay ahead of Maya Caldwell.
Yes.
Bradford off the mark. Dory Harrison, the nice rebound.
And the way Maya Caldwell is playing and as aggressive as she is, just staying in attack mode, she is really coming for Crystal Bradford in that 3rd spot.
Good idea on the bounce pass by Lexi Brown. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball out of bounds on the side for Crystal Bradford and company. Shea Petty calling out the play she wants to see. Bradford off the bounce trying to shake Peely. Good defense by Alyssa Peely. Avina Westbrook can't get the triple to fall. Another strong rebound by Dory Harrison. Caldwell at the elbow. That shot was so on line. Even though it was a miss, it looked good. Ball is poked out of bounds.
And Alyssa Peely can't believe that she didn't get a foul call on that.
Becca Harris checking back in as Leslie takes a seat. So ball out of bounds underneath for Team Harris wearing purple and white. Sig Colson will inbound. Tried to go downstairs for Dory Harrison. Ball is poked out of bounds and it will belong to Team Bradford, winning this quarter 9-7, winning the game 48-45. What makes Athletes Unlimited so unique? The individual point system, as Bradford will shoot some free throws. A player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. Player point totals accumulate over the season, and you can follow along with us at auprosports.com or in the Athletes Unlimited app, and you can track how close Caldwell is to catching Crystal Bradford for 3rd place overall. So Bradford at the free throw line. She gets the roll. She tucked that basketball down.
She did.
Shooting 69% on the season is CB at the free throw line. And just stuffing the stat sheet, Cheryl, averaging nearly 18 points, more than 12 rebounds, nearly 4 assists. And oh, by the way, she's hit, 26 3-pointers.
Yeah, Crystal Bradford, that's the type of player she is. She's always been that way last season, this season, but I love how we talk about the energy that she brings, the attitude that she brings, and it's so contagious if you are on her team.
Rebecca Harris has her shot blocked by Jamaris Davis. That's about the only thing that hasn't worked for Becca today. It will belong to Team Bradford. They've got a 4-point lead in this quarter and a 5-point lead in the game. Crystal Bradford trying to win quarters and the game to keep Maya Caldwell in that 4 spot. Caldwell, the defending Lexi Brown. That is a tough assignment. Shea Petty trying to shake 3. See Colson on her. Shot clock getting real low. Lexi Brown leaving it for Evina Westbrook. Baseline jumper to beat the clock.
I love Lexi Brown playing the point guard position for her team right now.
Rebecca Harris. Ooh, that looks so online. I thought that was number 5. I really did. Crystal Bradford, a little show and go. We see you, Showtime. And with that, Team Harris needs time. Crystal Bradford's team winning the 3rd quarter 15-7 and has extended its lead 54-45, the largest lead of the day for CB's crew. A little 6-0 run. There you go, Bradford. It is Champions Night here at Athletes Unlimited as we put a bow on week 4 in the first of our doubleheader on Fan Appreciation Night. Team Bradford has created a little separation in the 3rd quarter and in the game with its largest lead of the day, 9, thanks to a little 6-0 run, a scoring drought of more than 2 minutes long for Team Harris as they needed to huddle up and figure out what's going on offensively. We have a very special guest in what we love to call a chair chat. It's a unique feature here at Athletes Unlimited where someone from the stands or a player in the game sits down, and we are so thrilled to welcome in a friend of AU, the freshly minted head coach of the Chicago Sky, Tyler Marsh. Tyler, thanks for stepping in the chair.
Nah, thanks for having me. I always love being in AU.
To that point, Tyler, you are a regular. I have seen you at every iteration of AU in Las Vegas, in Dallas, and now in Tennessee. What is the draw for you as a former assistant and now head coach?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things. I mean, I love basketball, so any chance that I can get out and watch competition, I love it. We have 2 players playing here, Kia Nurse and Elizabeth Williams, so it's great to show them support and see, how their progress is going here at AU. And then I just love the competition. I love the format of AU. I think what they're doing is great here. It's a great format. It's certainly entertaining basketball, and so anytime you can get out to off-season hoops, I want to appreciate that.
Yeah. I just want to let you know, Elizabeth Williams did make the all-defensive team, so your player is already showing out.
Listen, that's what she does, and we can't wait for her to bring it back for another season, fully healthy, back to Chicago, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Coach. I was talking to Elizabeth earlier, and just having a healthy Elizabeth Williams, she's a completely different ball player. And how excited are you to bring her back healthy and then adding Kia Nurse to a really nice team that you're putting together?
Yeah, I think that they're integral voices in our locker room first and foremost. They're veterans who've been in this league a long time and been able to, showcase their abilities on the court, but they got a voice that we want to use and utilize for our young players as well. They certainly helped the growth of Angel and Camilla and Michaela and our young pieces that we have as well. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for them to be part of what we're doing and part of the vision moving forward.
Tyler, I tell you what, you have coached under one of the best coaches in the WNBA in Becky Hammon. What is going to be different about your style in Chicago?
Yeah, I think that, what we want to bring over to Chicago from Vegas is just the culture that we had, the camaraderie and the cohesiveness that we had in the locker room. We want to bring that to Chicago. But then in terms of just kind of from a basketball standpoint, I think we want to take a little bit more chances defensively to be a little bit more disruptive with our youth. We had, a more experienced team in Vegas to where we can kind of, let things happen and let our veteran pieces kind of react to what was going on on the court. But for us with our youth, we want to get out. We want to be able to run. We want to be disruptive defensively, and then offensively, we want to create space, and we want to open up the floor for our guards to get open to be able to shoot. We want to give one of the best point guards in the league, Courtney Vandersloot, options in pick and roll. We want to give our young bigs, Angel, Camilla, Elizabeth, we want to give them opportunities to score inside. So there's a lot of things that we want to take away from my time and my experience with the Aces, and I've learned a lot under Becky, and the amount of responsibility that she gave me on that staff was certainly instrumental for me getting to the point that I'm at now. And then we want to create our own style of play in Chicago as well. So we want to have a perfect blend and a perfect mix of the two.
Yeah, Coach, Cindy talked about how you have just been around AU, and we are all very grateful for your support. And we've talked a lot about just opportunity that AU provides for all of these young women, whether that's in the W, whether that's going overseas or something else. So when you're here, not to put you on the spot, but is there other talent that you see where you're like, if I could bring her to training camp, I definitely want to be able to do it?
I can't give away those specifics, but what I will say is, no, there's a plethora of talent out there, and I hope that the players who are not just here, but in any league around there, are searching and hoping for an opportunity, that they don't get discouraged when those phone calls aren't coming, because as the league is expanding, there's roster spots to be had, and so my encouragement to them would just be to keep working, keep putting your head down, keep trusting in your abilities, keep trusting in the work that you've put in, and the right opportunity will come when it's supposed to. And so I'm just proud of the players who are here at AU, the players who continue to work and continue to hope and strive for an opportunity, and hopefully whether it's Chicago or whether it's any of the other 12 teams in the league, hopefully those eyes are watching.
Absolutely love that. Well said, Tyler. I tell you what, there was a second in free agency where everybody's like, oh, Chicago must be in rebuild mode. And then boom, on a dime, the pivot was made. Oh, no, they're going into win now mode. What was behind that change?
Yeah, I think we want to compete first and foremost. A rebuild, and that kind of wasn't in the mindset of where we are right now. We want to compete. We want to put together the best possible product that we can in Chicago, and surrounding with vets like Kia and Rebecca Allen and Ariel Atkins and Courtney Vandersloot, and putting them, with who we already have in Elizabeth and Mariah Jefferson, Rachel Banham, Camilla, Angel. We want to just have the perfect mix of vet experience and young players that we can compete, and we want to show that we can compete. And so, this team did a great job last year of fighting their way, and I think exceeding expectations of what they were expected to do last year, and finding themselves only a game or two out of the playoff hunt last year. And that's a goal that we want to have this year. We want to be competitive, and I think the part that gets overlooked when you look at our young talent is when you look at player development, success breeds in player development, in my opinion. And so we want to be in a position where we're competitive, and we want to put together, a winning season so that we can, so that aids in the development of our young pieces. And so that's how we've been looking at it. We're excited about the group that we put together thus far. We're looking forward to the draft and seeing who we can add there as well. And so we feel like we're in a good place.
Awesome stuff, Tyler. I tell you what, if this coaching thing isn't to your liking, you got a future in TV, my friend.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for jumping in the chair. We appreciate you. Don't hurt us too bad when you come to Phoenix here in 2025, Coach.
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks for coming out. Tyler Marsh, head coach of the Chicago Sky. I tell you what, the Sky fans have so much to be excited about. The Lioness mascot, the new head coach. They got a lot going on there. It's cool.
The new players, the new talent.
Yes.
Chicago's going to make some noise.
And the same walking double-double that is Angel Reese.
Yeah, she makes it look so easy.
Right? Deasia Fair makes it look pretty easy, too. I tell you what, Deasia Fair is a player that you just hope gets on a roster, because she is one of those ticket-selling players, as is Maya Caldwell. Thanking for the assist, and Caldwell leads all scorers with 17 points. The lead is 5 here for Team Bradford in the third quarter. Kirsten Bell, the bump and the buckets.
Well, and KB able to get that shot off and draw the foul because you got to close out on her, and Kiara Leslie closing out, but KB with a nice little up and under move.
So Kirsten Bell quickly into double figures with 10 as she heads to the free throw line. Bell only shooting 60% from the stripe, but she does complete the three-point play. So now the Team Bradford lead in the quarter is 8. The lead in the game for Team Bradford, 62-53. Sid Colson triple try. Crystal Bradford trying to get that rebound. Dory Harris has the whistle blow against her, and I can tell you for a fact she didn't agree with the call.
Yeah, she's like, I had the ball.
I might agree with you on that one. So Maya Caldwell has 17. Rebecca Harris has 14 to lead Team Harris. Again, no Ty Harris or Charisma Osborne. So 2 players down here on championship day for Team Harris wearing purple and white. Team Bradford trying to solidify Captain Crystal Bradford's place at number 3 on the overall leaderboard. Step back jumper is good by CB. Crystal Bradford now has 15 points.
2 minutes.
So Rebecca Harris off the bounce earns a trip to the free throw line.
Come on,
Rebecca
Becca.
Harris now 1 point shy of her career high.
Come on, Becca. Oh, you got to get out on her. That ain't good enough. I see you, Rebecca Harris, putting the ball on the deck.
And quickly off the bench, Jamara Davis comes in for rim protection. Maya Caldwell super stoked for Rebecca Harris, who's at the free throw line. Best free throw shooter at AU is not gonna miss. Better than 94%. And shooting better than 52% from 3, Cheryl.
And she never gets sped up on her shot. She is going to shoot it when she's ready, not when you try to force her to shoot it.
Crystal Bradford in a triple team almost comes away with the rebound, and it will turn over to Team Harris wearing purple and white. The lead is 7 here in the quarter for Team Bradford, and those 60 quarter win points that are on the line. In the game, it is Team Bradford leading 64-56. The most unique thing about AU, every player in our league has a running score. Points are awarded or deducted based on individual performance. But a player's biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. Shot clock getting skinny. Rebecca Harris out of the double team. It's about the only thing that hasn't worked for her. Deasia Fair comes out of the pack with the basketball. You know she can pull from anywhere. Gives it up to her captain, CB. Bradford thought about the 3. Gives it up to Lexi Brown. A minute to go here in the third quarter. Shot clock winding down. Jamaris Davis doesn't get the roll. And Sid Colson has her head on a swivel. Colson. Good defense in transition by Davis, but better offense by Colson.
I love the aggressive Sid. When she is attacking, she's pushing in transition. She's looking to score herself or create for her teammates.
Sid Colson into double figures with 10. Crystal Bradford stepping through. Okay, CB. Woo, she's got 17.
Come on, CB.
Shot clock and game clock almost identical. The lead is 7 for Crystal Bradford's group. And an offensive foul is whistled against Alyssa Pile. So it will be Team Bradford basketball. 1 second differential between shot and game clock. Ball out of bounds on the side. Kirsten Bell will inbound. We have had 7 lead changes, 4 ties, but it has been pretty much all Team Bradford here in the third quarter as they are in line to win a second quarter in this game and pick up another 60 leaderboard points per player on the roster. Bradford and Harris tied up in a jump ball, and if that jump ball hadn't been called, Becca was gonna lose her mind. Woo!
that was really good D by Rebecca Harris.
Well, what she's taken advantage of, and I know this because you have pointed it out several times, you cannot bring the ball down because that puts the smaller player at the advantage. You're putting the ball in their breadbasket.
Yes. And Rebecca Harris is a strong defender.
Lexi Brown with the shot clock winding down. Too strong. Jamaris Davis comes through with another rebound, and that will do it as Team Bradford takes home the 60 quarter win points for winning the third quarter 27-20. Now we have to find out, can Team Bradford hang on for the W? We'll all find out together.
Welcome to the city where the dogs come to eat, where the winners come to play, and where the music in the streets, where the women really hooping. Please don't act like you ain't seen them. Price went up on all them jerseys. 40 players all competing. What we finna do? Let's get it. What we finna do? Let's really get into it. That's what we finna do. What we finna do?
Champions Day is here on Fan Appreciation Night. A live look at the leaderboard, and Maya Caldwell is comfortably, for now, in the 4 spot, followed by Ty Harris, who is inactive today. Lexi Brown can still make some noise. If Team Bradford can win the fourth quarter and the game, you're talking about nearly 200 points just by doing that, Cheryl.
Yeah, listen, I know we're looking at the top 2. You got Maddie, you got Odyssey, but when you look at that leaderboard, there are still some players sitting in that 5th, 6th spot that, depending on what happens in this game, quarter wins, who wins the game, MVPs, and you pointed out one, Lexi Brown, she could find herself moving into that 4th spot also.
Maya Caldwell will have something to say about that. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 6 dimes. One of her best games of the season, as she is now in medal contention as things sit right now. Battle for the rebound won by who else? The league's leading rebounder, Crystal Bradford. Kirsten Bell, step back 3. Oh, the hoop wouldn't have it. And here comes Maya Caldwell on the run, looking for teammates wearing purple and white. Caldwell kicking it to Harris. 3 on the way. Kirsten Bell with a nice rebound. Bell ending this season 4 with an excellent game. 11 points and 4 rebounds. Crystal Bradford for 3. Back iron. Jamaris Davis coming through with the rebound. Jamaris Davis already with 7 rebounds to go along with double-figure scoring. That ball goes out of bounds, and Kirsten Bell chastised you for not getting that loose ball. Oh, that was awesome. I'm sorry, I got the Hall of Famer busy, KB. Leslie smokes it twice. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not once, but twice. KB giving it back to Shade Petty. Deasia Fair. Oh, just rattles out. And I love her game.
You know Kiara would love to have that one back, especially the first one, because she was wide open.
I don't know about that business decision, CB. If Peely has you on her hip, you might just want to get out of the way.
Yeah, because Peely, when she puts the ball down and she attacks the basket, she's really tough to defend.
Yes. And I don't know if you pay attention at the velocity she creates when she dribble drives. It is impressive.
Oh, absolutely.
8.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. It is Team Bradford winning the game 66-58. Trying to take home those 180 win points. Maya Caldwell pulls up, leaves it short. She's doing a lot of the heavy lifting along with Becca Harris. They've combined for 34 huge points, making up for the loss of Captain Ty Harris, who's out inactive, along with Charisma Osborne. So Caldwell picking up the loose rock. Peely, triple try. That trail 3 usually works for Peely. Not that time. Fair. Trying to create some space off the bounce. Oh, nice finish. Colson Peely thought about another three, gives it up to Harris. She fires. Leslie coming through with that rebound, and Shea Petty rips it out of the sky. Freshly minted member of the all-defensive team. Bradford stepping through beautifully, and CB now leads all scorers with 19, comes up with the steal, leaves it for Fair. Oh! A little 6-0 run to start this quarter. You love that, I know, Cheryl.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I loved everything about that whole sequence. I love the little doop-de-doop step through by Crystal Bradford. Listen, CB, are you not entertained, people? Nice little step through, doop-de-doop, that's what I call it. And then, oh, you think I'm going back? I see the D, Defensive Player of the Year, behind the back pass to Fair. Come on, CB, give him a show.
Defensive Player of the Year candidate will officially learn if she is actually the Defensive Player of the Year at the conclusion of our doubleheader. Another double-double for Crystal Bradford. That's all she does. The league's leading rebounder has had a double-double the entire way. Look at this. I mean, come on, 4 straight double-doubles.
Yeah, and so the game yesterday against Team Segrist, she had 13 points, 13 rebounds. I know it's a double-double, and that's like a great game for a lot of people.
Sure.
That was just an okay game for Crystal Bradford.
She has set that bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maya Caldwell at the free throw line where she has 18 points. Make it 19. She is 1 rebound shy of a double-double of her own. Maya Caldwell stuffing the stat sheet, looking to climb up the leaderboard.
And excuse me, I meant to say you and we picked Crystal Bradford for Defensive Player of the Year.
I want to keep the fans watching. Nothing is official yet.
Yeah. Good rebound.
And it's Shea Petty for 3. Play off Petty. Get her on a W roster now. All defensive team member and can shoot the lights out too. Maya Caldwell. Heat check answer. She's got 22.
Okay, Maya.
Maya Caldwell unable to stop that fast break. Shea Petty with 5 quick points. Sid Colson kicking it over to Rebecca Harris. The lead is 6 in the quarter for Team Bradford. Nice finish off glass for Becca Harris. You know, now that she's become a member of the Players Executive Committee, that swagger is swagging.
She's like, I'm telling y'all, this is what I do.
Sid Colson giving it up to Rebecca Harris. Under 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter of the first game of our doubleheader. Desiree Young off the bounce, off glass.
That's nice. Good attack, Desiree.
Crystal Bradford calling out the play that she wants to see as Team Harris has made 3 of its last 3 field goals and closed it to a 2-point game here in the 3rd. Jamaris Davis at the elbow. And Dory Harrison is there for another rebound. She's got 8 of those. Sid Colson looking for teammates wearing purple and white. Colson to Dory Harrison. Back out to Maya Caldwell. Shot clock is getting low. Caldwell off the bounce, step back. Oh, let him know, Maya. She's got 24. Maya Caldwell, 2 points shy of her career high 26 that she just set yesterday, Cheryl.
Cindy, you know how I feel about Maya Caldwell.
I know.
But that last bucket?
Yes, so silky, so silky. CB could have been whistled for stats, wanted a whistle, didn't get it. And Caldwell, heat check. Oh my goodness. It's a new career high for Maya Caldwell. Wow. Okay, Maya, keep letting them know. A 5-point lead for Team Bradford. Maya Caldwell is so deep in her bag, she done found the loose tic-tacs at the bottom. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by EY. Welcome back to Champions Day here at Athletes Unlimited, the first of our doubleheader. As electric as the season has been overall, we've got a 5-point lead for Team Bradford, who has led by as many as 15 points, but Team Harris relentless behind the scoring of Maya Caldwell and her career-high 27 points, and Rebecca Harris and her career-high 19 points. Crystal Bradford is mic'd up for us and takes us into the game.
And what? I know, yeah. Well, you keep pulling up threes. It's not like I feel good about what you're doing today, Maya. Oh! Finish that! I'm so dramatic.
Serious. Like, I love your energy and I love how you play out here. You should think about refereeing when you're done playing.
I love refereeing.
Oh, I would pay to see Crystal Bradford ref. I would literally put down good money, stacks of paper. Congratulations to Crystal Bradford. Her 8th double-double of this season ensures that she is now the second player in AU history to eclipse 300 career rebounds. Izzy Harrison, the other, who hit that mark just a couple weeks ago.
I love the fact that CB knows she's so dramatic. She'll say, I'm so dramatic. But you know what? I would pay the price to see players just give CB what she's giving the refs.
She's got 21 points now to go along with those 10 rebounds, as that stopped a 12-2 Team Harris run. Under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell. Ooh, I wanted that to fall. This building would have erupted. Pat's daughter is showing out today. Bradford doesn't get the roll, and with that rebound, Maya Caldwell has a double-double, career-high 27 points to go along with 10 rebounds. Colson, triple try. Oh, I thought it was good. The way the way she had that follow-through and just walked away from it. The lead is 7 in the game, just 1 in the quarter for Team Harris. Inside to Jamaris Davis, double teamed, out to Evina Westbrook, 3 won't fall. Colson has the loose ball, wanted to get it ahead to Leslie, who pulled back out. Inside to Dory Harrison all alone, and that's what happens when bigs run the floor well. Thank you, Asia Wilson, for setting the standard there.
I mean, that's what Dory does. All the bigs that we have here, that's what they want to do. They've done a really nice job of that, just getting out in transition and running the floor. Get you some easy buckets.
Lexi Brown now into double figures with 11. Dory Harrison at the rim, can't get the roll. Bradford with another rebound. She's got a dozen of those right on her average. The lead is 1 point for Team Harris in this quarter. That one wouldn't fall. Big rebound by Young. Breaks it ahead. Nice job by Leslie to get it to Dory. And then Young on the move. Can't complete the play at the rim. So the lead is 1 for Team Harris in this quarter. It is Team Bradford in line to win the game. Crystal Bradford knew it was good when she let it fly. She's got 24. Under 2 minutes to go. Team Bradford leading this quarter by a deuce. Maya Caldwell, too strong. Weak side rebound by Evina Westbrook. She said, let's take our time with this offense. We got a 10-point lead in the game and a 2-point lead in the quarter. Crystal Bradford knocked to the floor, no call. Shea Petty waiting for her captain to get back up. Shot clock getting skinny. Bradford, triple try. She wanted that to fall so bad. Oh, goodness, she stays at 24. Little more than a minute to go. Maya Caldwell kicking it over to Leslie. Leslie met at the rim by Davis and will shoot some free throws.
at Crystal Bradford. She is a show, and I am here for all of it. Nice little step back three. She is feeling it too.
60 points for winning the quarter, 180 points for winning the game. That is what is at stake in this final minute of play in the first game of our doubleheader. We are waiting for the showcase between the top two people on the leaderboard, the battle between Maddie Siegrist and Odyssey Sims teams, respectively, in our nightcap. Kiara Leslie now has 3 points on the day, and she can help her team equalize here in the fourth quarter, where they trail by just a point.
Well, and I'm not saying it'll happen, but it's so important for Crystal Bradford, Maya Caldwell. It's so important for them to finish this game really strong, because as much as we're talking about the good things you do and the points you get, you're also deducted for the not so good things you get.
100%.
So even though we look at Maddie and Odyssey sitting in 1-2 fairly comfortably, but if they have a really bad game, they're going to get points deducted off of that total.
Terrific defense by Maya Caldwell, inducing the jump ball, and it just doesn't get spicier than this. They've been talking ish all game, and here is CB going up against Maya in Cheryl Swoop's favorite play, the jump ball.
Yes, it is, for a reason.
And that is won by Bradford, but she tips it to Leslie. So it is Team Harris down a point with the basketball in the fourth quarter. Leslie trying to poke it out, and now Crystal Bradford wants a replay review, but KB talks her out of it.
Well, KB was like, you did foul her. And no, I do agree, because it was a foul.
Yes.
And KB had a really nice angle to see the foul.
So it will be Leslie back to the free throw line, where she just split a pair. Again, her team still trailing by a point as Leslie leaves precious points on the free throw line. Be sure to check out the brand new AU Pro Athletes Marketplace. This hub is for businesses and fans to engage with AU athletes directly on a variety of individual NIL activities. Go to auprosports.com/marketplace to see how you can support your favorite athletes today. So Leslie spits a pair. We are tied at 18 in this fourth quarter. So if it stays tied, whoever wins the game gets those quarter win points. Kirsten Bell trying to shake Caldwell. Bell with the height advantage. Terrific job trying to get that shot up, but it's a shot clock violation. That defense by Caldwell was tough.
Yeah, Maya Caldwell defending you is a problem.
Yeah. So we have got Team Bradford leading 84-76. The quarter point situation is tied at 18 points apiece. If it stays tied, those quarter points roll over to the game winner, which could be gigantic for Crystal Bradford, trying to hold on to that 3 spot and keep Maya Caldwell at bay.
Absolutely, because Maya is like right there on her heels. And on the other side of that, if Team Harris can come out and win this quarter, that's a big 60 points that Maya Caldwell could use.
Thanks for sharing part of your Sunday with us here, Champions Day at Athletes Unlimited. What a perfect way to begin Women's History Month. You know, you drive down Rosa Parks Boulevard to get here, and then you get to see outstanding basketball play on Champions Day.
Listen, the play is amazing. It's been good from the very beginning, but just feeling the energy in the atmosphere, in the fans. Yeah, they're so excited about being here. They're excited about having AU here in Nashville and coming back to Nashville. Like, there's no better place to be today than sitting here in this arena.
No field goals in the last 2.5 minutes for Team Harris. So what do you think the conversation was in that huddle with 15.2 seconds to go? They don't have enough to win the game, but they surely can win this quarter.
Oh, no doubt. They are trying to win this quarter, for sure.
Alyssa Peely off the bounce in traffic. The hoop and the home. 3-point play opportunity for Peely.
Oh, Alyssa Peely meant this bucket. Just putting the ball on the deck. Scoring finishing over 2 players and able to draw the foul. I love the aggressiveness. And she was going to make sure that she was either going to score the bucket or get fouled or both.
So Alyssa Peely can add to this 2-point lead for Team Harris in the quarter. She's unable to. The ball is poked out of bounds, and it will belong to Team Bradford. And now we're going to have a review for possession. Every moment truly does count here at Athletes Unlimited. A 2-point advantage for Team Harris here in this fourth quarter. It is Team Bradford leading the game 84-78. Congratulations to Crystal Bradford, the first player in AU history with 150 or more rebounds in a single season, Cheryl.
Wow.
Lexi Brown has hit 10,000 career win points after Team Bradford's first quarter win, too. So the woman who scored the first basket in AU Pro Basketball history 4 seasons ago, another milestone. And Sid Colson, 300 career assists, a mark that was hit today. Sid, the OG, still getting it done.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, Crystal Bradford, no surprise there, because just the effort, the energy, everything that she brings, so deserving. Lexi Brown and Sid Colson, you mentioned it. She's going to be so good for the Indiana Fever.
This is what they're looking at to determine possession. Who poked this basketball out of bounds? That's a tough angle to see. Another angle.
Okay, Leslie has it. But did Crystal Bradford hit it? I don't know.
Want to shout out my cheat code, Eric Rue, the Senior Manager of Sports Statistics and Information here at Athletes Unlimited, always putting us in a position to succeed, to bring you the very best when it comes to everything stats related here at Athletes Unlimited. It will be Team Harris basketball after the review. So Team Harris has the lead in this fourth quarter and the 60 leaderboard points per player that go with it. And it's Team Bradford with the lead in the game. 9 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Maya Caldwell with a career high 27. Trying to add to her own leaderboard points. Has that ball blocked. And that is how the fourth quarter will end. Team Harris winning the fourth quarter and the 60 quarter win points that go along with that. But it's Team Bradford collecting the 180 win points, helping solidify Crystal Bradford's position in the 3 spot on the leaderboard. Cheryl, what's your biggest takeaway from the first of our doubleheader?
Listen, that both teams came out to play. They left it all out on the floor. And on a day, the last day, that's all you can ask from all of these players. Rebecca Harris, especially in the first half, I thought she was incredible. And Crystal Bradford, she came through for her team. Lexi Brown was big. For Team Bradford, it was a complete team effort, but Crystal Bradford was so good from everywhere, knocking down threes, attacking the basket, getting to the rim, and reffing a little bit, but that's Crystal Bradford. Pushing the ball in transition, finishing at the basket. Crystal Bradford was so good today.
Crystal Bradford with her 8th double-double of the season, finishing with 24 points, 14 huge rebounds, and becomes the first player in AU history with more than 150 rebounds in a single season. She is standing by with our Bria Goss.
Thanks so much. I'm here with the Crystal Bradford. Crystal, way to play. You have absolutely destroyed on so many levels here in the game. Please tell me, what was the one thing about goals coming into this season for you?
The goals was to just play free and not focus on the results. I knew I had players that I didn't know I was going to be captain at all. I thought I was going to start being picked 7th every time again. Thought I was going to be proving stuff from the 7th spot off the bench. But from the start, week 1, I was drafted with the Orange team, which is a good team, and I was coming off the bench. And I realized, again, the energy is going to take me where it needed to, and it did.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. The leader board, you're sitting comfortably at that 3rd spot. But let's talk about your defense. You've mentioned, you like defense. You like offense better, but you love defense. Shed some light on especially the young kids who might not always have that pride in their defense.
Yeah, I mean, well, teams that don't play defense can't get started offensively, so Go ahead and play that defense, girlies. It's the only way. Get you a stop and a steal from time to time. You can't just shoot threes without getting a stop.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite moment or memory just from these last 5 weeks or so?
Good question. You know, that's something I have to think about.
Okay. That's it? Okay. Okay, how about this? How about you just sing us off one last time? Well, it's probably not going to be the last time, but for the last time today, go ahead and sing us off like we do.
Yeah. What you mean?
Okay, there you go. There you have it. The Crystal Bradford. Please take us out for the final day. Thank you so much here from Nashville. Go ahead, Cindy.
Thanks so much, Bria. Appreciate you. And here is the up to the second leaderboard totals without the MVP votes. Maya Caldwell has played her way into a medal right now, Cheryl.
Yeah, Maya Caldwell, and we knew coming into this game that she probably was going to take that 4th spot over Ty Harris, but Maya Caldwell was great. Crystal Bradford, she said she deserves everything that she's gotten because she's been fantastic these 4 weeks.
Maya Caldwell led all scorers with 27 points, 12 rebounds for the triple-double. She also had 6 dimes as well. A terrific day at the office for her, and we'll see if she will get a medal around her neck at the end of our doubleheader. Again, our final score, 84-78 advantage Team Bradford. AAU Pro Basketball concludes tonight, 6:30 Eastern, as Team Sims battles Team Segrist. Check out where to watch on the website, auprobasketball.com. For the Hall of Famer Cheryl Swoops, the newbie Bria Goss, and our entire crew, I am Cindy Brunson. Thanks so much for watching. Grab a snack and come on back for game 2 of our doubleheader.